Before I get started, I just want everyone to know that this video may be loud because it is currently about 98 degrees into my room and I am not turning off these fans. Hi friends, it's Rory, and today is a serious video because today we're going to talk about what is going on in our country right now, because now is not the time to be silent. And I am not the type of person to be silent. So, let's go ahead and get started. First things first, Black Lives Matter. Let me say that again for the people in the back who want to use their white privilege and not say anything because it makes them uncomfortable. Black Lives Matter. Now that I've said that, all lives matter is not a response to that. I'm sure you're looking at me and you're like, dang, what is this crusty ass girl with her pale skin looking like some type of ghost out here calling anyone out for anything? Yeah, well, people will see my face and I automatically have more privilege. And I recognize that. I recognize that privilege, and so I'm going to use my privilege to help other people who don't have as many privileges as me. I'm really mad. I'm really mad right now. First things first, like I said, now is not the time to be silent. If you are being silent, you are being complicit, and you are part of the problem. And for the booktubers on Twitter who want to talk about how they couldn't find the words to say what needed to be said, or they felt like it wasn't their place to say anything, or, I don't talk about this because I don't like to mention politics, or I don't talk about this because it makes me uncomfortable and I come to the internet for escapism from what makes me uncomfortable. You need to fucking stop that shit. That is a stupid ass excuse. That is an excuse because you should be talking. You should be talking, especially if you have bigger platforms. Especially because here's the thing. The people for our fellow Black Booktubers who are constantly speaking out, because this is their life. This is their real life. What's going on right now, this is something that they have experienced for a long time. This is their life. And so they have been talking about it longer than people like me have been talking about it. The people that they're going to reach are already people that fucking agree with them. But do you know who's going to reach out to the people who don't agree with them, or who maybe have not heard that side of the story? It's going to be people who are fans of you. They're going to be people who are fans of you, people who have been silent. And if you would just come out and if you would just talk about it and you would give your support, people who may not have been able to hear about issues like this would have their chance to fucking hear it. It's fucking ludicrous how people are being silent right now. It's fucking stupid. Y'all need to stop with that shit. And furthermore, for people who are being like, oh, I don't like to talk about politics, why are Black lives automatically political? Why? Why is supporting Black people automatically political? It's not. It's real life. And that is not politics. For the people who are like, oh, well, it makes me uncomfortable. It gives me anxiety. Hi, I have anxiety. I have depression. I get really uncomfortable when it comes to arguments. I am not argumentative. I am still posting about this on my Facebook. I have lost so many friends on Facebook this past week because I am posting. I've been arguing with so many people. I've been posting about this everywhere. I am also extremely anxious right now. Like, my anxiety has been at a top peak. I haven't been this anxious in a long time. And I'm currently off my bed, so that doesn't help very much. And I'm still out here using my voice and my platform, despite the fact that I don't really have one. I have 78 I believe, at this point, subscribers on YouTube, I'm making this video. I don't have near the platform that some of these bigger creators have, and I'm still out here giving my voice in order to help. My friends who don't have platforms are out giving their help despite the fact that they also have anxiety, they also have disabilities, they also have people who don't want them to talk about it. One of my best friends was arrested in the Austin protests. He was held overnight, and I'm pissed. But you best believe that the second that he got out, he was posting about it and saying that he was proud that he could use his white male privilege in order to help protect others. So using that as an excuse, using that you don't like to talk about politics, using that you have anxiety, using that you don't like to bring stuff like this up, that it doesn't fit your aesthetic, is fucking an excuse, and I won't stand for it. And then there's another thing that's absurd. I have seen so many Black Booktubers talk about how they have had an increase in subscribers. Like, some have gained 400, some have gained 400 subscribers in the past week, but none of them are having higher views. You supporting Black creators does not stop your silence. If you are just supporting a Black creator to be like, yay, congratulations, I did it, I'm not racist, look, I follow a Black Booktuber. No. You should only be subscribing if you are actually going to listen to them. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I hate that I have to make this video. I hate that this is what has to be done. I hate that I have seen 2 Black Booktubers already make this video. And so I'm gonna say it, because I don't know if all 77 of my subscribers, support this movement. I don't know. And so I'm going to put it out there that I do, in the hopes that if they didn't, maybe they'll listen to me. So hi, if you didn't support it, and you still don't support it, bye. It's been nice having you. Actually, that's a lie. It hasn't been nice having you. I'm about to get real personal with you guys. And this might get back to my family, so I could be in trouble, but I don't give a shit. I don't care. Because I know that my family follows my YouTube channel. I know that they watch my videos. I was raised in a racist household. I could have been racist. I have had moments where I have been racist. There's a video going around on TikTok and about a girl that talks about how she has to push down her racist tendencies every day of her life. That is exactly how I feel too. I have to push down my racist tendencies because that was the way that I was raised. I was raised to lean more racist, but I got educated and I educated myself, and I've gone out and I've researched things to make sure that I am being a good person. So if someone tells you, oh well, it's a product of of how they were raised, you spit in their face and tell them that's bullshit. You tell them that's bullshit. So once again, if you do not agree with me, unsubscribe. I don't care. I don't give a shit. If you still want to be with me, hi. If you are one of my followers and you are Black, no, I'm not Black, but I support you. I hear what you're saying. I hear how frustrated you are. I see the pain that you're in. And so I will do anything that I can in order to help lift you up. If there's anything you need from me, let me know how I can help. I want to be there for you. Even if it's just to talk. My DMs on Twitter are always open. If you reach out to me on TikTok, I'll private message you. If you leave me a comment and just want to talk, go ahead. If you send me an email, I will immediately respond back to you as soon as I get it. Along with that, in the description, I'm going to leave a bunch of resources. If you haven't signed the petitions, please sign them. If you're out protesting right now, please make sure that you are being safe. There's a whole bunch of people who have tweeted about guides on what to do before you go on a protest. I'm also going to leave one of those in the description. Like I said, I'm leaving petitions that you can sign in the description, along with links to where you can donate. I don't have a lot of extra money, but I personally have donated to the Minneapolis Freedom Fund before they were overfunded, and also to the Black Lives Matter movement. I also just signed up for a monthly contribution to the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm also going to be donating a little extra money to the Florida Bail Fund. I'm going to be including a link down below to where you can donate to the bail fund for your state. It's a list with every single state and where you can donate for their bail fund, just in case you want, to give your money locally. I'm also going to be including links to a couple videos by Black Booktubers who are talking about this sort of thing, because their voices should be the ones that are heard over my voice, even though, like I said, I'm the one that has the white privilege, so people are more likely to listen to me, which is fucking bonkers. And then, like I say in every single video of mine, make sure you are registered to vote. Double check that you're registered. If you just turned 18, make sure you are registering. Fun fact, right now you can register online because of the pandemic. With everything that's going on, there's still a pandemic. The reason why I am not protesting right now is because my best friend, who I live with, works in a hospital. She is on the front lines of the coronavirus, and so she is automatically more at risk of getting it, and I am more at risk of getting it, and I'm also more at risk of carrying it. And so that means that I don't want anyone to be sick. I don't want to get anyone sick because of that, so I've decided not to protest in order to kind of like limit the exposure that I could get to other people. Along with that, I realized I'm putting this before my conclusion and like regular closing, so if the angle changes, it's because I filmed it afterwards. As you can see from my flag behind me, it is currently Pride Month. Happy Pride. Just because it's Pride does not mean I am going to stop talking about what is going on right now. Because, fun fact, Pride originally started from the Stonewall riots. Now, what was the Stonewall riots? Well, I'm really, really glad you asked. The Stonewall riots was about 6 days of rioting over police brutality, and it was started by Black and trans women who were the ones that threw the first brick. After those 6 days of rioting, there was a public apology, and so Pride is typically held during June. It's held during like October in Orlando for some reason, but normally Pride is during June, and it's a celebration and a remembrance of the Stonewall riots. So if you are queer, congratulations. I'm gonna have a lot of queer videos. I hope you'll continue to join me. I hope you're not unfollowing me because you're racist, but if you decide to stay with me, I have a lot of Pride related videos. But it is irresponsible for me not to mention that Pride was started literally by riots from Black trans women. And so literally the queerest thing that you can do is support Black and trans people during this time. Be safe, both from the pandemic and during the protests. And once again, there are links down below for so many resources, as many as I can find and put onto this video. There's also a link to where you can register to vote, just like I have in every single one of my videos. So I hope that you have a great rest of your day. No, there's not really any great days right now. So let me change that up. I hope you have a safe rest of your day. I love you guys. Bye.